Alright, Godzilla, you know what? I'm sorry for all the crap that I've been putting you through for all these years.
Do you actually mean that? Because you always seem to try to lull me into a false sense of security, and then BAM! I'm pregnant.
No, I just finally decided that we should just put our differences aside. And what I think that could help us solve these issues is just one big ol' hug.
You know what? Bring her here.
See, this isn't so bad.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Alright, now that we got Ned out of there, what the heck happened to me?
Well, I am radioactive.
You think you guys have a bad?
Sucker.
Hey, just welcome to Super Report Reviews. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnes.
And today we're going over the Neca Alien vs. Predator Thermal Vision Warrior Alien. This is a Toys R Us exclusive, so if you guys are interested in picking up this figure after this review, definitely recommend checking out there. And also would like to thank Neca for making this review possible.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know what this is supposed to replicate how the Predators would actually see the aliens. Which I think is actually a really cool concept because you could have like your Predator figure in the front, alien in the background, and kind of give it that little illusion. And also, it looks freaking awesome with our background because we kind of have that Predator thermal vision look anyway, so he kind of complements that.
Hey Steve, you know what's amazing about this package? There's one sticker in the front that makes it cool, man.
Glow in the dark?
Yeah. I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, I can't wait to get trying that out anyways. I'm messing around with the contrast for the pictures for this figure. So without further ado, for the packaging, overall pretty basic stuff. You got the alien head on the bottom, thermal vision warrior, Toys R Us exclusive, glow in the dark, alien versus predator. Nothing too much on the sides here because it's just translucent plastic. On the back of the packaging, you get him in a little bit of a dynamic scary pose. Some of the other aliens in the line with the warrior, grid, and the prototype big chap alien. And if you guys want to read the description real quick, I will let you. Alright, good. Alright, and some Lego mumbo jumbo. So let's get this guy open up out of his plastic prison. So now we got this guy open up out of his plastic prison. First, we're gonna go over his gimmick, because he doesn't come with any accessories. So we want to go over the main reason you're going to be buying this guy is because he can glow in the dark. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put him up to my little light up here, and then we're going to shut off the lights and see what happens. You can kind of see the silhouette in there. It's like Evangelion, man. He's transcending. All right, so we're trying, but this is about as good as he's going to be glowing.
Now, he does glow, it just does not show up on a camera for some odd reason.
Yeah, our camera, it doesn't show up very well. Here, I'll turn on one light, but you can see he is glowing a little bit, but nothing super crazy. But it's one of those things, like if you leave your lights on in your room for a while, you turn them off, he's gonna definitely pop up on your display case more than most every other figure.
And definitely if you have like one of the lights in a display case, he will definitely shine.
It's mainly the frosted green on here is what's really making his color pop on him, and not the actual plastic underneath. But for a closer look at his details, it's literally the exact same thing as what we got with the previous Warrior Alien. But I will go over it anyways, where you have this really nice frosted light green on the top, and you can see a little bit of darker green kind of blending in. Then on the sides of the dome here, it looks really nice. Gives a little bit of added character to it. The front here, pretty much primarily all green. He's all green all the time on his head. But you actually get the little mini mouth out. And it does have some translucent plastic on it, which is really cool.
So I'm assuming if you pulled that part out, that's the part that'll glow in the dark too.
It would be the teeth would.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The shaft isn't going to illuminate.
The shaft.
Which is weird. I know. But on his neck, you can see a lot of veins on the side here. It looks really good. And I like how the green actually makes the details stand out a little bit more than more of the black on silver that you see with the Warrior or the blue on black they see with the Grid Alien. You can definitely see all the little intricate little design choices that they put into the head here. Like even underneath is something I never really paid much attention to, but you can even see the little details on the undersection of the dome very well. And then for his back here, since we're here anyways, you have his little stacks sticking out on the back of the alien here, which are a little bendable. And you have the little suction cups on the undersections here with a little bit of that frosted green going over top of them, which is very bright green, and then the more dark neon green that you see on the undersection. Kind of like ooze. He's very oozy. I can easily see this alien being something I just stick next to a Godzilla. Like, this guy is going to combat all the kaijus.
Man, there's something wrong with me, Godzilla. I think I'm picking up your radiation.
Help me. He's what comes out of Zilla. But on the back here, you can see the spine running down the back of the alien here, with a little bit of the side membrane showing through, which looks really nice. His front skeletal rib cage looks really good, which is done in that really frosted green. The only thing is he feels really matted. Like something like you literally spray painted it and there's no gloss on top. So he has a very gritty feel to him.
Oh, he does. That feels weird.
Yeah, same on the front here too. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just something a little bit different than what you see with a lot of the aliens, because they're very glossy with the slime and usually have like the translucent dome, so that's going to be very smooth. Well, this alien doesn't. So it gives them a little bit more variety than what you see with most previous ones. But you can see the front details on his abdomen look really good. Some more of that skeletal work on the undersection of the rib cage, and same on the front here too. And for his legs, very thin. You can see a little bit of the membrane there, the crest on the top. And the front section actually stands out really well for me. Usually on the alien, I really pay more attention to the side because there's just a little bit more of that added detail, like I just pointed out. But on the front with the paint job, it makes the straps on the front section stand out a lot. And his little pointed kneecaps. It's really thin caps, and his little four-finger toes, which the nails are translucent green because of the plastic. Same with the nails on the top section here. And for his tail, same with what we saw for the other aliens, where it's very thick compared to most of the previous aliens that we've seen in the series. With the AVP ones, I'm not 100% sure if the Alien Resurrection aliens, if they had really thick tails. I think that was the first movie where you actually saw like the more...
Them working out with the tails?
Yes, they get all the gains in the tail all the time. With the segmented bony section, it's going all the way to the tip, with this little elongated bony protrusion, kind of like a fin, towards the end of the tail, and the little blade at the end, which is also translucent, which is really cool to see. For his articulation, head can look up about that far, which is stupid, because then you can have him like running along the ground, which is really cool. Or hanging off the ceiling, so you can have him like glowing in the corner.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be actually really sweet. Can look down about that far, can rotate left and right, but the straps do get in the way. His mouth can move up and down. Mini mouth can extend outwards, retract in. For his shoulders, you can actually see the joint on the inside here, which is kind of cool. Which can go down about that far, up about that far, and rotates all the way around. Have a rotation here at the elbow, double bend at the elbow with that double joint there, so a really nice bend there. Has a rotation at the wrist, can also bend forward and back because it's on a hinge. Same with the finger here as well. His waist can rotate all the way around. Really, really nice bend to it. And I like too that you can still see a lot of detail on the undersection here too, and it's painted, so they didn't skimp out on that, which is really nice to see. For its legs, can go out about that far, down about that far, forward about that far.
Oh god, he does the
backwards,
same thing.
About yay far, and his mouth popped out on me. He's like, yes, play with me more. Has a really nice bend at the knee, pretty much touches thigh, straightens up very nicely. Rotation here at the knee as well. Also rotation at the thigh, keep forgetting that one. And his feet can go all the way around. There's a little bit of a pivot to it and can bend forward and back. And a little bend here at the toes. His tail can actually articulate, so you can have this rotate all the way around if you really want to. And it's on a bendy wire, so you can bend it pretty much any which way you want, which is nice too because the tail is very thick, so I don't worry about the wire popping out of here. So for a quick comparison, we're going to compare this guy next to some obscure Alien X figures. With what we have here is the Genocide 2-pack from Neca. This is a Toys R Us exclusive. And here's compared next to some Kenner action figures with the Cobra Alien and the Flying Queen. And here we have the Alien Trifecta from Alien vs. Predator with Grid Alien and the Warrior. So now the transformation is complete. So to say. Even though that's technically thermal vision, but you know what I mean.
It looks amazing. All right, Steve. You really like making people happy, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know if I should do this guy for a comparison yet, because then people will know I have it. But Here he is, right next to the Neca GMK Godzilla, or you may know as 2001, and Hong Kong Brawl Gypsy Danger. We will be getting to his review after we get these set of Alien reviews out. So overall, the Neca Thermal Vision Warrior Alien, I really like this thing. Yeah, that's a lot of words. The figure has really awesome articulation. The details on him are actually very nice, and surprisingly for the lack of color variety, with it just being primarily the translucent green with the really bright green on top, he stands out very well on your shelf.
He looks weird in a package, like I'll say that right now, but when you open him and you get to see all the details that the green color brings out, he's really worth it, to me at least.
Yes, he's definitely going to be one of the more standout aliens in your collection if you do decide to pick up this alien. And I'm actually very pleased with the way he turned out and think he actually would stand pretty well with most of the other Predators.
Now, like, when you've seen in our beginning of the video, people might say that that's one of the negative things, but you got to look at it this way, is this glow-in-the-dark effect. They could have made him without that. They just added that in there just, you know, for a little bit more to him. But it still works and still looks good. You just have to put him in your display case next to the light, and when you shut it off, he will glow in the dark for sure.
I will say the glow in the dark is a little bit lackluster on this guy. Maybe you would like to see it be a little bit more impressive on him. But even with just the overall thermal color scheme, I'd still say he looks really cool standing with the Predators.
Oh, no doubt about it.
And if you actually set up a little display with them, with like the blue background like we have with the display stand, and actually have it set up to look like Predator vision, that could be something that'd be really cool to do with him.
Definitely if you do like skits and stuff like that, definitely with aliens and predators, he's a must-have for you, because that's what he is, you know?
I'm going to have some fun with this guy. So if you guys are looking for an obscure alien figure to pick up for your collection and love the film Alien vs. Predator, then I definitely recommend picking up the Thermal Vision Warrior Alien. But what do you guys think of the Thermal Vision Warrior Alien? What alien figure would you like to see in Thermal Vision? Or is the real world just more a thing? Please let us know in the comments. We'll have closer pictures of them on our website if you want to click the link in the description below. We also have a Patreon account if you want to help support the channel. Also the link in the description below. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.